Say his name and he appears. I believe in Lex Hendry. I believe in Lex Hendry. All right, we are officially live. This is awesome. Right on time. Ready to have a good one with you guys. We are live, 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 live. What up, leader? What's going on, Bishop? We got to commenting before the stream started. I wonder why my background doesn't look green. I have the green back. Hold on, let me see if I could. That's not natural. I have the green lights, but they don't really pop up the way I hope for. Guess maybe blue. All right, I guess maybe blue comes out a little better. I put a little light frosty blue. What up, OG gamer? All right, guys, I'm wearing my island attire right now. Okay, I got my Roman Reigns hat. I got my island swag on. I am ready to re-enter the island finally after all this time. My faction has taken my attention away from chapter 5 of the island, but my faction is done for now. We do have a video dropping on Friday, and then tomorrow we have the Game Awards. So we're going to be having a good time this week with gaming and wrestling. Let me just make sure there's no upcoming events listed here. They added Rey Mysterio's birthday bash for a pack. That's going to be available in 18 hours. So really soon. I got 23K and I need 25 to buy EO Sky so I could unlock Alexa Bliss. So we're going to be getting Alexa Bliss a little later. We still have time to get her. And then as far as like, you know, these oddities and additional superstars, it just ain't going to happen. I wanted that Drew McIntyre, but they're going to have to re-release him for me to get him. Let me just see either way the card market and filter by the persona cards. Here they are. There's no persona here. I mean, Kurt Angle's cool, but I'm not going to pay 61K for him. Oh, the Chad Gable's 25K. This is what VJ was talking about. VJ was telling me that he picked up this Chad Gable. I could just buy this Alexa Bliss. She's cheaper. The persona, it's the modern version of her, but I'd rather get the Infinite because I'll have her for my regular game, and then I'll also have her for my squad in the women's division. Could also buy The Rock. I remember I was so excited to get that version of The Rock last year. The only people I would buy here is Chad Gable, Alexa, The Rock, and why not Roman? I don't think I have Roman already. Or do I have? Do I have Roman? Let me see. I don't think I have Man Bun Roman, no. Not even like a cheap version. I got the toy version, but funny enough, this isn't even like the squad that I would run. Like if I could put my dream team together, I would put Stone Cold, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Probably Kurt Angle. That would be my top five, or if not Kurt Angle, Hulk Hogan. Or Batista. I'd even put Batista, but they haven't really released a good Batista, if you think about it. Alright, so let's head on over to the island and see what the hell is popping over there. We're gonna load in as Lex Grande. Lex Grande is the choice. Alright, so this quest is for the Hall of Fame, but we're not gonna do the Hall of Fame right now. I'm gonna put a bug as a threat of Roman looms over the island. Training and presentation come from unlike source. Roman himself, kind of. Let me see. Every seed of the Ulafala. The Ulafala is given to. Alright, let's go talk to Paul Bear. No, yeah, this is Lex Grande. It's 100% not the same guy. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right, so let's go to the cemetery over here. It's funny, once they released the final chapter and more people started getting in, this shit started bugging out and getting more choppy. Let me crank up my TV a little bit, make sure I have it loud enough. All right. Let's see what we got. The island is brimming with energy. Even the dead can recognize it. What you've awakened cannot be put to sleep now. I didn't wake it, Roman did. True, but you must deal with it. Of course, an energy so strong has pulled what's most important to Roman here to the island. The Ula Fala, the necklace of pandanus fruit that the tribal chief wears around his neck, an important symbol in Roman's family for his whole bloodline. For Roman, the Ulafala holds not only the power of his ancestors, but the memory of matches that have defined him, his victories, his losses, and other moments, even ones that he'd rather were not so tied to his legacy. The pieces of the Ulafala are scattered around the island on stone pedestals. Find them. What you learn about Roman through them may prove useful. Can't you just tell me? I could, but then I'd be a far less interesting ghost. Instead, I will give you a hint. The first section you seek represents how Roman's journey as head of the table began, so it's fitting that the piece of the Ulafala you seek are near a tribute to those of the past. So that's going to be near the Hall of Legends Roman area, I'm assuming. Let's go look up the Ulafala. And the game sound will be turned on as soon as I get into an area where there's no copyright music. Because right now, they got the background music that has gotten me copywritten before. So I am going to stay away from that. But either way, thank you guys for tuning in and stopping by. Alright, so he said it's going to be Tribute of the Past, which is here. We go to the back? How funny, this allows for you to go back. Alright, so they got me on a little hunt here. Maybe it's not right on it. Oh, of the past. It could be the ancestors. Because it's going to be in each location. So maybe it's in the ancestors area. I have a feeling Lex Grande is Mr. Iguana. It's just a hunch. Oh my god. Alright. Let's see if it's in the ancestors area. A little piece of the Ulafala, though. That's going to be hard to find. Wait, Solo's right there, but no, that's not what we're looking for. I thought it would have been near the Hall of Legends, if anything. What about if it's just like in the cemetery? That's another tribute. I mean, there's so many tributes to the past years. The ancestors, the Hall of Legends. I feel like everything in the no, that's the Fireflies. I thought it was there. That was such a wide general like hint. I guess let's go back to Roman's tribal area. Maybe it's over there. We got the family tree here, so Ula. Oh, that was a glitch. Ula fala, ula fella. Oh. Alright, guys, I think I'm just gonna do the solo Sokoa match because I am lost in the sauce. Go back to Ancestors, it's near the entrance next to Solo. Wait, but I didn't see nothing over there. Maybe from afar you can't tell. But I walked by Solo, there was no highlight. What up, Byron? Like, Solo's right here. Oh! There was no highlight. It was right next to him, and I went right past it. I didn't look on this side. Well, one of the many places I guessed. The Ulafala whispers in power, in confidence. Thank you, Golden. I was actually looking for something that was like highlighted, and it wasn't highlighted. Thanos Roman will be cool. We'll see. Of the confidence it takes to know that you can walk into an arena, take a moment that is not about you, and make it only about you. That you can wreck everyone and leave. Roman showed up at SummerSlam and rocked the world of Braun Strowman and The Fiend. Step into his boots at Payback and feel what it was like to defeat them both in a triple threat to earn the Ula Vala. Alright, so now we could turn on the music. Let's do it. Oh, we even got this arena here?
Three superstars, all with something different to prove in this triple threat match. For one, it could be the beginning.
It's funny because they took this arena out.
Maybe. But they'll have to get past the Fiend and Braun Strowman first. What a reversal. Gee, what a cross body. Going to be agonizing for the arm. Talk about dismantling your opponent.
I think I'm going to whoop Braun Strowman's ass.
Snapmare. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Unloading with the belly to back. Down to opponent. And a
I
double
believe I
axe
thought this
handle
arena was
smash.
cool when they first introduced it.
Fez press and the piston
It is
right
pretty cool though.
hands. Fez press raining down right hands. Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here. Well-placed punch, ugly but effective.
I think it's pretty cool.
Delivering the suplex. With the cover, he's going for it. And skirts out of the pin. He might have been putting the cart before the horse with that pin, but it was worth the try. And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand. If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage,
Well, I think I see that girl from 2K. Lex, isn't this her right here? With the glasses under the
chaos of this triple threat.
the white dude with the glasses on top of her.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
The Trons don't even match the apron.
Nasty.
Well, the Tron matches. Oh, this apron. Yeah, this apron doesn't match it, right?
Lasting damage to the body. Oh no! Now that he has the kendo stick, I definitely do not want to be in his path of destruction. Strowman striking fear into the heart of his opponent. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. And the Fiend just can't mount any offense. The Fiend needs to find a way to get back on the saddle. Back into the ring now. Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a well. Strowman quickly moves. Oh, ouch. Going for a power slam, turning it into a power slam. How about a power slam of their own? Boo-hoo. Wow. He's able to counter that. And Fiend falls to a counter. Going outside. What's he got planned here? No, this is gonna hurt. The Dominator sliding back into the ring. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
I'm whooping Braun Strowman. Damn.
Last ride. Serious jeopardy for Strowman.
Just like you, I thought the pieces would be on the floor and didn't think it would be inside a pot. Took me a minute to find it. Yeah, like I was looking all over the floor and looking for something to be highlighted, but it would have taken me so long if you didn't mention how it was just there in the next to Solo.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Oh my God, look at this.
Yeah, he knows Solo. He's like, what is it, AEW?
Stomping away. Sleeper slam. I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but you might have to because it's the last ride. That can be Strowman's demise. Heaved aside. Jeez.
Damn, I tried reversing and I missed it.
By Bray Wyatt.
I missed it.
We are seeing the will to win from these men. Not an ounce of quit in them. The struggle to gain power has switched hands multiple times. It's been a seesaw battle at times. Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. What a German suplex. And he now slides back into the ring. Everything he can do to create space here.
Gotta get this win. We gotta get this win.
Care of business. Big back body drop. What elevation. Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
What was that? What up, Justin?
Kick it out before the count. That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath. Got out of the way, but can he capture? things into the ring. This spells trouble for Braun. And he goes crashing. The cover. Is it in?
There we go. That's how you get it done. Take out Braun Strowman. I knew that the Fiend would be too much, so I just went for Braun Strowman. Gotta go for the weaker in the triple threat. Make it easy. Stay cheesy. Alright, this one's different. A memory of when a hero finished his story near Heroes headquarters. Alright, this should be pretty basic now that we know it's going to be on a little platter. But he did say it was on a pedestal. Since most of the other stuff have been laying around on the floor, that's why I considered it being an item on the floor. Found it. The Ulafala shudders in disappointment. It shakes in rage. In rage? Of a promise not met in the wake of the dream of another that was fulfilled as a story was finished. A momentous reign ended on the grandest stage of them all. The Ulafala betrays the secret. The man who lost is still haunted by the ending. Subvert the story, reclaim his power, use your own strength as you step against Cody as Roman did at the end of his historic run as undisputed champion. To think they made the Hall of Fame building just for Bill Goldberg and Nikki Bella. Yeah. Make that money. You could tell this story has been here ready to roll for a while. Like, they're not using any of the modern stars, which I like. I mean, it's going back to what the island and tournament is all about. But I'm just saying, it shows that they could have had this in the game a long time ago. I'm surprised my controller didn't rumble. All about the Benjamins. Are you going to spend the VC I have left? Probably in my faction. Or on my second island character. Not sure what I'm going to spend it on yet. Cody getting manhandled right now by Lex Grande. Whoa!
Uh-oh. Here we go.
American Lucha Henry. Yeah, that's a good name.
Another hard test. No cause for concern on his part. Still early. Corey, we've obviously seen Cody Rhodes push himself to the limit in matches before. Do you think that could come into play in this one? Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Remarkable power being shown here. Oh, man, that was a thing of beauty. Ready to a snapmare. Oh, he's attacking without consequence now. Nothing holding.
Look at the power.
Superhuman. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease. Gets thrown head over heels by the Exploder. All right, he's got to refocus up now. Cody is locked in the crosshairs now.
All right, he reversed me. He reversed me. Fair game, Codester.
Off the rope. Rhodes connecting with a series of left-hand jabs, setting the table for this. The bionic elbow. Cody Rhodes lining it up. Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. Driving the face down. He's got something coming. Taken down to the mat. Whoa.
Look at the power of LexxExpress. Yeah.
He's on his back foot now. I don't see things turning around in his favor. And the core taking on some damage. Anticipated that. In full control, their opponent driven down with the door buster.
Lex Henry.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Okay, Cody, you want to fight outside the ring, bud?
The counter's looming. Power slam. Cody Rhodes felt that coming.
Man, oh man. Cody's really starting to piss me off.
Trapping him in the submit. Look at this, fighting desperately out of the figure four, successfully. I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but you might have to because it's the final time, the last ride. Does that finish Rhodes for good? Oh, this is going to hurt. Dominator. Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes loses at WrestleMania via countout like a bozo. We beat Cody like he was just another bozo. You know why? Because Cody is just another bozo, luring you back to where the story began outside of the Deadlands. Keep in mind, we're going to be doing a live watch along Saturday for Saturday night's main event. Hope to see you guys there. Voted by the Lexxoverse community. All right, the Deadlands. Found it. The Ulafala is different, neither confident nor angry. This Ulafala is confused. It doesn't know how to feel. This isn't a linear story. The ones worth telling usually aren't. This feeling began in the past, but continues in the present and the future of a brotherhood wrapped up in betrayal, deceit, and yet somehow hope. Because what's clear about the emotion that this Ulafala holds, the pain that Seth Rollins caused Roman Reigns is as visceral as the bond that they once shared. And for Roman Reigns, that pain, that bond, it's not in the past. It's top of mind every single day. Defeat Seth Rollins. Gunther's going to make Cena tap out, unfortunately. Seems like that's going to be the case. Seems like that's what they're going for. Yo, let me fix the colors
It's
real quick on the game. What up, Straight Edge? What up, Venom? Don't you believe he faced Cena before? I know. Would have been nice to have seen that moment, right? What the? What the? Are you guys seeing this? The stadium broke into the ring. This is the last update for the game for the island for sure, but I'm sure they're going to give us some other stuff for my faction. They've been updating my faction a lot. What is going on? Let's take a screenshot of this right here. Wait, did I get... I don't want to get... All right, here we go. That's a screenshot worth sharing.
Step ahead there.
What an unsafe environment. I know. No, this is the WrestleMania arena, bro.
Snapmare takedown.
I'm doing the island right now facing Seth Rollins and it glitched.
Slam. Rollins getting worked on here. And Rollins in need of salvation. And the Russian leg sweep too. Nice combo.
And the referee looks stiff. He's just there.
Creates separation. Corey, what's the strategy here in an Extreme Rules match? Since anything goes, I imagine that opens up a world of possibilities.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, all that really matters is who is the most extreme competitor. You can do as much damage.
It is an Extreme Rules match, though.
So you might as well make it count.
He could get dropped here. Quick takedown there. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous. Oh, Seth gets caught.
What up? What up, Dan? Dan the man.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
He almost got caught by that one. Seth Rollins' chances are
Imagine everybody from Cena's career comes back.
Have been pegged.
That would be crazy. But it would be overwhelming. Self-loathing.
Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible. Holding nothing back, striking over and over.
I'm the man. I know. Dan the man.
Right now. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Dominator.
Absolutely no telling what's under.
Dan the man tuning in to watch Lex Grande.
Boom, utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
He's getting overrun by this onslaught of attacks.
He's got to find a way to shift the fight in his favor.
Rock is gonna tell him that? I don't know about that, man.
That's just hard.
That would be cool, but no, that's a Fantasy Island. John Cena's retiring for sure. Does anyone remember when fans used to hand wrestler weapons in wrestling games? Yes. That was, I think, like the original SmackDown games. Like the old SmackDown games.
Crucial moment. A revolution.
Undertaker posted some pictures the other day and seemed like he was teasing a comeback. Oh no.
These two showing how well they know each other. Several reversals, neither superstar.
Undertaker needs to relax, bro. Enjoy his retirement.
I think we'll need to find something else to put on track.
He has admitted that he wants to keep going.
And it's going to get all bent out of shape. What's he got in store? Strong takedown. Ooh, big kick.
Look at the carnage.
Look at this, deadlifting their opponent. Power slam. Bam. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Yeah, fighting in the crowd would be nice.
keep Rollins down. Into the cover. And he's still in the game. Wow, what a kick out. I'm amazed at the fight Seth Rollins is bringing. And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this?
Ooh.
Jumping knee strike. Lights out. Oh, my God, in the spine. That'll make your legs go numb. He's certainly feeling that attack. That type of physicality earning Rollins the advantage. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Oh, boy, he is setting up the table, taking this to a whole nother level.
I sure hope he's not wrestling as well, man. All right, Seth Rollins, you've taken enough of a beating, bud.
That's going to stop you for a long time. Oh, man, that hurts even worse than it looks. Splinters everywhere. Seth's eyes look glazed over.
It's over, guys. Seth Rollins has been retired. Lex Grande takes out Seth frickin' Rollins. Ah, back from a trip down haunted memory lane, I see. Why does Roman think about those matches? Because behind the power, the posturing, the man is human. You know, now that artifacts only gain... Wait. You know, now that artifacts only gain power when we give it to them. Roman may pretend he's not affected by his past, but if that were true, the Ulafala would not hold memories of his fall to Cody, his betrayal at the hands of Seth. When you face him, see his power and do not take him lightly, but do not forget to see the man as well. And take this medallion. I've been clearing out some space in a little nook I've been using below the Deadlands, and have to put all these artifacts somewhere. Don't have space for everything, and I've decided that this medallion no longer brings me joy. Damn, I'm getting tongue twisted. Have a feeling it will get much better use in your hands than in my collection. Good luck. All right, so we finish our first official quest of Chapter 5. Now it seems like it's a good time to go meet Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa is in the Ancestors area. Lex, what are your thoughts of Gunther gets attacked before the match? Oh my god, not this again. Not this again. My thoughts on that would be that the tournament and the build, having Gunther at ESPN, having Gunther cut the promo he cut, having LA Knight tap out, all would be thrown away into the garbage can for a cheap attack replacement. If Chris Jericho or anyone is coming back, they could use that in another way. You know, leverage it to create more programming. John Cena is literally done after Saturday. He wanted to showcase the future, and Gunther is the now. Well, the future and now. He's the perfect person. He's the best, man. I've heard rumors. Don't believe all of them. But I can tell you, you've seen what Roman's really about now. The real him slipping out. Good. But you aren't going to understand who Roman really is without understanding where he comes from. This drive to rule, the hunger, it's in our blood. But it wasn't always like this. I bet Cena will come back eventually for appearances. I mean, not to wrestle, though. I get what you mean, Solo. What are you talking about, Solo? I'm going to say I get what you mean, because I do. You think you do, but you can't. None of us really can. Back before Roman, back before me, before all of us, the original High Chief himself, Peter Maivia, built a place where everyone at the table had a voice, even the ones who made trouble. Polynesian Pro Wrestling, where so much of our history started. Always wish I could see it myself. You'd probably have a better chance of understanding my cousin if you saw it too. Maybe even beating him someday. If, of course, that was ever something you were interested in doing. All right, here we go. Bret Hart is still stuck in the past. Yeah, for sure. The future's Braun Breaker. Yeah, it could have been Braun Breaker as well. I agree. Yeah, I saw the promo Braun Breaker cut. That was good. Bret Hart said wrestling sucks now. Hold on. Before little 1 minute side note. This is just a little side quest here in conversation. Thing about Bret Hart, one of my favorites of all time, nothing but respect for what he contributed to the business, his character, how he helped Stone Cold get to the next level, and so many, awesome memories that I was able to, kind of create for myself by going back and watching his classical moments throughout his career in the early, mid, and late 90s. I loved Bret Hart after all the stuff that I saw from him. Really enjoyed his work. I really truly believe his gimmick about him being the best there is, the best there was, and all that, because he was pure excellence. Like, he never injured anyone. He made everyone look good. He put over so many different people. He had classical matches with just about all the biggest names you could mention. And that is all great and part of his legacy. But Bret Hart now, the veteran, the retired, human being, is different from the character that lived and did all that, because he is no longer that character, right? He's no longer active and performing. He is just Bret Hart, the human being, and you got to separate the two. And what I mean by that is he has his own opinion and his own analysis of what the business has become. And I don't disagree with him for the most part, because if you look around at what the business has become, Bret Hart fought in an era where everyone was big and bulky. And yeah, that included steroids, but they were larger than life characters, and they didn't need all this social media hype that these superstars clamor for. It was a different time, a different era, and a different setup, even a different organization, because this WWE that we see now with TKO, it's a whole different ballgame. It's a whole different monster. And it's led by Triple H. And guess what? He doesn't like Triple H. He never did. And he has beef, like legitimate beef with Triple H, as he did with Vince, probably even more, because Triple H was his equal. It was a working relationship that he had with the guy, and had personal issues with him and Shawn Michaels. So he is talking from that place of disappointment where these guys have taken wrestling. And he is reviewing the superstars of today and bunching them up, because I know that he doesn't feel like that about every performer now. I know that he values the performance and he values the matches that are still put on, but he generalizes about the product being where it's at today mainly because of Triple H running it and him not really enjoying the flippity floppy stuff that has been put on a pedestal and on a platform where he grew into the business with that slow, methodical wrestling, technical wrestling. And it was, Bret Hart was a hard hitter too. It's not that he didn't have those hard hitting matches like Sheamus and, Gunther and those guys from now, but he's just in a place right now where he's looking at wrestling and the state of wrestling, and he's just like, what happened? This isn't the wrestling I, helped build. That's kind of what it is. He sounds just like Scott Steiner. In what way? Oh, Braun Breaker? Yeah, that's what he's trying to be. I hear that the masked guy on Raw, maybe it was Montez Ford. What do you think? I mean, Yeah, it's really hard to tell. They are covering him up from top to bottom, so you can't see any clues. It could be Montez. It could be Austin Theory. It could end up being Chris Jericho. It could be someone else that we don't even think. Like, I'm sure that it's up in the air and they're probably getting a feeler for who it might be. I'm so glad the Usos are back together. I don't want to see another brother versus brother. I'm glad they're back together, but the way they did it, it almost felt like a demotion for Jey Uso. I feel like there was a better way to set it up. I don't know what that way looks like right now, but in my head, I'm like, damn, I don't know. This kind of just feels like he ran out of options. People say Brett is still always bitter. I think it's just Brett personally. He seems bitter while also being sarcastic at the same time, and people take him in a yes. I think he's just having fun and he's being sarcastic, and he is bitter about certain guys like Hogan, Goldberg, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Those names rub him some kind of way. So yeah. You like the shirt? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Wrestling today is so different from when Bret Hart was wrestling. Just look at it. Yeah, yeah, it is, and I do look at it from his perspective. That's why I said that he's right. It's not what it used to be. Apparently, there's a rumor it's Ricky Saints. That's funny. It could also be Ricky Saints. Guy on Raw wearing makeup. He was. Wait, what do you mean? All right, so let's get back to the match. Just wanted to talk about Bret Hart for a second because I do love Bret Hart, and I see like constant slander on his behalf and on his name too, and I just feel like you gotta you gotta kind of see where all this is stemming from to really understand what he's trying to say. It's Omos. Oh, guy in black makeup under the mask. True, true. Byron, what are you talking about? It could be Hornswoggle. Yeah, watch them reveal it to be Hornswoggle. Bret Hart hates everyone? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Bret Hart is a sweet old man. If he hated everyone and hated wrestling, he wouldn't be, he wouldn't be interacting with guys like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and all the superstars that really love him. So who's the hooded man? Is it really going to be Austin Theory? I mean, who knows? I don't think anybody really knows, and it's all baloney. Damn. Yeah, I believe he did say. I mean, Gunther represents the old era. What up, Kev? Like, he's from the modern era, but he represents the style of the old era. So you. Let me see. He says, guy says wrestling sucks, but has no problem taking a paycheck. Of course. You were asking me about something. What? Wait, what if Gunther returns to get revenge on Gunther? Goldberg returns to get revenge on Gunther? Nah, that ain't happening. That would be cool. Did you guys ask me what I think the best is right now? I thought one of you guys asked me that. I can't find it in the text now. If it's Austin Theory, that would be awesome. I can't believe we really lost this match. Freaking trolling. What up, VJ? I like how Bret Hart refers to Goldberg as Bill Goldberg all the time. He knows Goldberg hates being called Bill. Yeah, he does. Maybe Joe Hendry? No, it's definitely not going to be Joe Hendry. It's definitely not Joe Hendry. We're going to have Jay versus Jimmy Part 2 at WrestleMania. I'm sure they would like to get a rematch there. I just had some dinner. Had meatloaf with mashed potatoes. Ooh! Let me get some of that, VJ. What up, Andrew? You're right, Golden. That is going to be a banger after banger. You got ice cream too? Damn, you're set, bro. Sounds like a good day to me. That's on Saturday. Saturday night's main event. Why is my guy pointing in the wrong direction for the attack? Yeah, Saturday feels like a PLE, man. Nah, I don't think we're going to find out on Saturday because Saturday is like non-storyline exhibition matches. Yeah, Obafemi's fighting Cody. Yep. I hope you guys tune into the live watch party, man. We're going to be hanging out watching Saturday night's main event on stream. Nah, Cena is opening up the show, though. Cena said he wanted to be the first match to get it out of the way so then everyone else is showcased. The main event is probably going to be Cody Rhodes and Obafemi. The Masked Man turned out to be Roman. How is it Roman if he was in the match that the Masked Man came out in? Yeah, but it's what John Cena wants, man. Yeah, it could be more than one. I was thinking about that on Monday when both interferences happened. No more Retribution storyline? I know, bro. No more Retribution, please. Joe Hendry coming out on Monday Night Raw with the mask would be kind of foolish. It'll ruin his whole shtick right now. Chad Gable's been gone for a while, bro. He's been gone. He was doing great with the storyline he had too. Welcome. You honor Polynesian Pro Wrestling with your presence, Paradoha. This place, this company, it's my pride, my family's pride. But lately, it feels like I spent half my life cleaning up after that snake, Mr. Fuji, and the troop of monsters he hides behind. That Yokozuna, he's going places when he gets to New York. I can see that. But he's not. the biggest challenge I face. Andre the Giant is on the way here. He wants my Polynesian championship, and he'll get his chance. Until then, Fuji keeps sending his men to tear the house down. It wears on a man, carrying it all on his back. And there's more. The Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, fierce as they come, and they've decided I'm their enemy. Nobody in the locker room dares to stand with me against them. They're family, you see. Bloodlines run deep, and it's dangerous to take sides. But you're different. You don't carry that history. So I'm thinking the Lucha Legend and the High Chief will stand side by side against the Wild Samoans. All right, so we got to face the Wild Samoans. Chapter 5 is pretty good so far. I like the matches they picked. Gable is coming back as El Grande Americano. The storyline will be 2 of them. Well, there's a bunch of Grandes now. Lexus make grilled salmon. Oh, I'll have some of that too. I'll have some of that too, man. I was trying to throw him to the top of the ramp, and I threw him wrong. You'll make me a plate? All right. I'm going to have that and some meatloaf that BJ sending. I don't think Nexus was a failure. I like Nexus. The core was a failure. Two different groups. At least to me. To me, at least. Yeah, My Rise and the Island would be solid. If they could combine that type of storytelling. But it's 2 different teams right now. And you saw how people reacted towards the island. Not really the warmest welcome. What was your favorite mid-carder? From when, back then? You're talking about from back then or no? Do you think we get Zack Ryder in 2K26? That's a good question, considering that he signed a short-term likeness deal with them, you know? Why does that arena remind me of the WCW ring? It does. It does. The throwback one. I used to like Dolph Ziggler, Zack Ryder, and all of them. Ah, you did it again, Paradoja. You stood tall and you stood with me. I would like Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler. You know, running Polynesian Pro isn't just about filling seats. It's about looking after everyone who steps through those ropes, from rookies who can barely tie their boots to legends who can carry the whole house on their shoulders. AJ Lee will probably also be DLC. I don't know. That's a little crazy if she is. They should have her in the game. That's why, in my eyes, you've earned a chance at my Polynesian Championship. An honor not given lightly. Honor from you? You'd give a title shot to this outsider before blood? You shame the Islanders, High Chief. We've bled for Polynesian Pro. We filed your cards, fought your wars, and now you dangle the belt for a stranger? Boys, this company's bigger than any one of us. The house doesn't stand if only family eats at the table. Fans pay to see courage, to see warriors. Paradoja has shown both. We don't need your lessons, old man. Respect is fought for. And tonight we fight for it in a cage. No escape, no excuses. Always so hot-headed. You remind me of myself at your age. Fine, a cage it is. You want to test my judgment? Then test it with steel all around you. Promoter, champion, babysitter, all the same job some nights. Now let's show the Islanders that Paradoja belongs in Polynesian Pro. What up, Omar? What if we get the group Aces and Eights? Bubba Ray Dudley was the leader of the group. Hey, I'll take that. If we get some more TNA characters, that would be nice. Maybe do some showcasing with them. No! I pressed the wrong button. William Regal. Oh, look who it is. Look who's back. Mr. Leader the Sellout. What up, hey fan? Can't believe I got retro AJ Styles on all consoles. I just wanted the theme. Nah, that is pretty crazy. Boy, Bray. I don't really play with none of the toy versions of the superstars. My plate is ready. Ooh, let's go. Gonna munch out like it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, the High Chief sold me out, bro. He left right away. But nah, you were asking about the My Rise stream. I'll probably do the My Rise stream after I'm done with the island stuff. We'll do the island stuff, and then we'll do some more My Rise. All right, we got the win. We got the win. I'll never use Toy Braid, but Toy Braid comes with his theme. Oh, makes sense. You got Mountain Dew. Saturday night is gonna be 3 degrees. Shit. Gotta get some cozy sweaters. This is the island indeed. Does Retro AJ come with his TNA theme? Yep. Doha, you've stood with me against the Islanders, against the Samoans, against every storm I've weathered in this ring. You've earned the honor of a Polynesian championship match tonight. Chief, you forget something? Andre the Giant is here. Before you play father and give away your title, you owe me a match. We had a deal, remember? Andre, always so big, always so impatient. If I don't honor my word, you'll tell everyone I'm inconceivable, yes? Ha! You've been watching those silly movies again. Don't worry, Chief. I don't need to say inconceivable. I just need to say I want that. I want what I was promised. The Chief owes you, Andre. I was made a promise too. Such a big mouth on such a tiny person. We faced each other before, and you earned my respect, but not enough to take what's mine. 2 giant eagles and 1 high chief in the middle. Fine, we'll make it a 3-way. Polynesian Pro is built on giving the people something they'll never forget, and this definitely qualifies. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. You got your 2011 SVR yesterday for PS2. Man, you should have been a little patient and gotten it for 360 or PS3. I told you, but hey, if you're happy with it on PS2, then I hope you have some fun with it. You put it on the playlist. Oh, I didn't even know you could put that on the playlist. That's cool. All right, let's get some weapons involved. Good night, Derek. Thank you for stopping by. Get some weapons up in here. Damn, okay, y'all didn't have to tag team on me. Shit. Lex, if you clip something from Nintendo Switch, just beware the music doesn't get muted on the Switch. Oh, wow. So it's not like PlayStation. What up, Savage? How you doing? The Nintendo clips are only 30 seconds? Wow. I didn't know they were that short. How you liking the Nintendo Switch 2, VJ? We gotta do a Mario Kart stream and turn it into like a tournament. Like get a bunch of people that have the Nintendo Switch 2 and do an online lobby. That would be so much fun. You've been playing Red Dead on the Switch? Yeah, I gotta get to it. Spent 2.5 hours adjusting the momentum and playing matches in play mode, but I got the momentum build speed that I want now. Nice, so you were able to tweak it to how you like it. After all the grind. Has to feel rewarding. There was an update for Mario Kart World. I think you can choose whatever weapon or power-ups. Oh, really? I really like Mario Kart World. I gotta finish unlocking every character. You got all the characters unlocked? Oh, you've played it a good bit. I've enjoyed my time with it for sure. What up, Dro? I play on Legend with the AI reversal bump down to default. Oh, shit. So you really want that to feel hard, huh? Almost impossible. Oh, right on the chair. That was nice. Easy win, baby. Viewing League Football 2 is now available. You've been loving that game, huh? You've talked to me about that game a couple times. You got the full game. How's the full game in comparison? BJ's a true gamer. You're doing the Christian one more time. One more match. Hi, Chief Peter Mavia. Paradoha, you fought beside me, against me, even against the mountain of this mountain of a man. And what did you see? Chaos, squabbles, Fuji scheming, Samoan snarling, Islanders throwing tantrums. But that's Polynesian Pro. That's the family. A chief isn't a ruler sitting on a throne. He's a father at the head of the table. Every choice, every hand, even the ones that drive you mad, they're what keeps the fire burning. And some voices are louder than others, especially mine. Yes, especially yours. But even you, Giant, are part of the tribe. Without all of us, without all of them, this place is just an empty ring. I think I understood. It's complicated, but that's family. That's wrestling. Remember this. The table is strong because everyone eats at it. And because sometimes there's wine. And soon we drink together, my friend. Safe travels, Paradoja. My instinct tells me you've gotten what you came for. Alright, so now we gotta see Rey Mysterio. My friend, it's been a while since we talked. Find anything interesting lately? For the table to stand, everyone needs to eat. Wow, I was going to ask you if you had any good restaurant recommendations, but that's some good introspection. The head of the table isn't above the family. They're sustained by it. Look around you. This temple wasn't built in one day or by one person. It stands because every stone rests on another. That's wrestling, a cycle of those who came before, carrying those who come after. People tend to forget that. Even a certain tribal chief I hear you may be stirring trouble with. You know about that? I know more than you realize, like how you found a certain silver mask here in the Temple of the Ancestors. That mask has taken you as far as you can go. But this, I don't know what this medallion does, but just like the mask of La Paradoja, I know you are the one who's meant to have it. Good luck in the battle to come, my friend. Ooh, that was cool. Okay, so Rey Mysterio was just gifting us and giving us the stuff. Nice. I didn't play it yet. I know there was a patch update. Ooh. Yeah, Dan. It's gonna be the same price. It'll be the same price, $70. And it'll be 130 for everything. Alright, so we got a bug into a future, and we got the kind who saves. Alright, find Zero who wants to make amends. Let's see what that's all about. So far, Chapter 5 has been good, though. Not that bozo again. We got Zero again. All right, let's go. The arcade of tomorrow. Po 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 po. We gotta go inside the arcade. Got that bozo. There he is. Okay, so first things first, I feel like I owe you an apology. Causing all this chaos, trapping Xavier Woods inside a video game, and forcing you to get involved in every crazy scenario I dream up. Some people might look at that and say, Zero, you're wrong and annoying. But I'm just trying to do some classic shenanigans. If you ask me, shenanigans are in short supply around here. Besides, if this place is anything like the video game world I'm used to, And dealing with me was probably a super important step in getting ready for what's next. As they say in games, I'm not a bug, I'm a feature. Anyway, speaking of what's next, it's crazy all that stuff with Roman, right? You know about that? I'm a video game character. I'm practically made for boring exposition dumping. No one is hiding boss level drama from me. This totally lights up my hood. I'm guessing you're going to try and take him on. After everything you've done on the island so far, it just makes logical sense that it's you, of all people, who ends up taking on Roman. You've got major main character energy. That's why I'm going to help you, in a way that only I can, because of our mutual respect and admiration for each other. You only get one chance against the tribal chief, so I'm going to hook you up with the ultimate training tutorial, a match against an early video game version of Roman Reigns. Same man, same moves, just a little more pixelated. You're welcome. Will this actually prepare me? Absolutely. Take it from me, it's hard to beat a boss first try. You need to learn his patterns and potentially grind through some failure in a video game where the stakes are lower than real life. So let's get you in the ring with Roman 1.0. You're going to thank me for setting this up. Oh, that's pretty cool, finally. Grande got plot armor. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Did we ever win the tournament? The tournament that Roman had? Like, it never ended. Did it?
Zero's back, and he's brought a friend.
I'd usually be nervous to suggest that Reigns is looking less than at his best, but this video game version of Roman seems a little rough around the edges, Cole.
Maybe, but I'm sure like any iteration of the tribal chief, he's a challenge in the ring.
Yeah, we won it. All right. I was just trying to remember because I honestly couldn't remember if that was the end of the tournament. It's N64 Roman, yeah.
Oh, a plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE.
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here. Face first. Nice cross body.
No, I couldn't go in. I got glitched. All right. I got glitched. Trying to get in the ring in that corner. All right, let's do it. Let's run it back. They punished me for cheesing. Yep, they sure did.
Zero's back.
All right, let's try that again.
I'd usually be nervous to suggest that Reigns is looking less than at his best, but this video game version of Roman seems a little rough around the edges, Cole.
Maybe, but I'm sure like any iteration of the tribal chief, he's a challenge in the ring.
Oh, man. Punch connects.
Lex, I would recommend getting used games from GameFly. I decided to keep Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and they gave me the case and pre-order that came with the game. Really? How much did you end up getting it for? Like, how does that work?
What's he about to do? There's the takedown. Oh. Hooked him up. High angle belly-to-back suplex. No way Reigns appreciates that version of acknowledgement.
Yeah, I actually have Sonic Crossworlds. That game is good.
How much more can Reigns withstand?
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange. My advice to Roman.
I got too caught up in the sauce, guys. My fault. That's on me. I'm going to change my tactic around. You paid 40? Oh, that's a good price. I'm going to look up GameFly. See how much is the monthly on GameFly?
Zero's back, and he's brought a friend.
I'd usually be nervous to suggest that Reigns is looking less than at his best, but this video game version of Roman seems a little rough around the edges, Cole.
Maybe, but I'm sure like any iteration of the Tribal Chief, he's a challenge in the ring.
Super crazy and Psychosis needs to return. What? Depends on your plan. What's the plan? Like how many games you could have out at once? Like the old Netflix days?
Hoist it up. Here we go. Face first. Face buster.
Oh, what a punch.
I honestly don't know what Byron is yapping about.
Losing ground.
Roman's being picked apart.
Driving face first. Reigns' position at the head of the table being challenged there.
Sure, he's taking some stiff shots, but he's still in this.
Bro, the referee got in my way, man. I was trying to do the taunt.
And this match will continue on. Wards that off.
That was annoying as hell. I was trying to do the taunt, man.
And a good strong kick out there.
He's really trying to rush this match.
New commentary's a must. You know it's not going to be. They got too many lines already recorded, but I will say that their commentary this year, every time they update a character, they always come with new lines, so I like that.
Absolutely, Cole. It's a dangerous strategy, but I think you have to take the risk of
Yeah, I saw
going
it
and
tomorrow's
taunting Reigns. You have to
Rey
outsmart
Mysterio's
the
bash
into failure. Again,
in
a
the
dangerous
events. I saw it when I started the stream. It's pretty cool.
Dismantled here.
And
There are
props
plans
to
with
him.
one
He's
game
been
out at
able
a
to
time. There are
outsmart
some
Reigns
plans
and
with
goad
2
him
or
into
3.
some dangerous situations. And the Russian leg sweep too. Nice
I'm going
combo.
to check it out. I'll probably do one game at a time.
Oh, this is just establishing dominance.
Bro, she got in my way. I was trying to do the taunt.
F10 face buster. Boom.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Reigns is going to look to press on the advantage.
Get up, get up.
Momentarily stop the bleeding, but can he take control of this match? Power slam. Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Jessica Carr.
It looks like
They
both
should update the commentary. Yeah, they should. I agree. The ref got in my way of cheesing. Get out my way, Jessica Carr. Lex Hendry's on a mission and I'm trying to clear the island. That was great. You handled Video Game Roman like a speedrunner hopped on an energy drinks and sugar. I thought he was going to start glitching out of there. There was no one-sided... Wait. That was so one-sided he was trying to download a patch mid-match. Glad you enjoyed the show. I've got to come clean. I only saw the first couple of seconds and then I got bored. No offense. It's just that watching someone else try to beat a video game character is way less fun than having the match yourself. Now, if someone was streaming it and commenting along, different story. But watching in real life, no thanks. Maybe it's just my programming. Point is, I want in. And the head of the pivot table isn't taking the L particularly lightly. Glitchy Roman is big mad. Pride bar flashing red, the whole deal. He's on that raid boss tilt. Spawning back up mobs for the rematch. Can you speak normal? Check your privilege. Some of us were born in patch notes. Respect digital dialects, okay? But basically, after you won, I told that pixelated powerhouse if he wanted a rematch, he could take us both on as long as he chose an appropriate partner, and he did. Don't tell me it's another digital Roman. No, of course not. That would be ridiculous. Besides, we're trying to get you ready to go up against the real Roman. You think I let you face nothing but digital video game versions? You need to face someone tougher, someone who strikes fear into the heart of anyone they face, someone real. You need to go up against a life-size action figure hero. Oh no. We got to face Roman as a toy and N64. Yeah, the ones with the lawnmowers, yep. Do you think we'll get a full Fatal Influence? I think so. They've been in there long enough.
Whether he's from a video game or toy store shelves, I'd hazard that Roman is the reigning superstar. Here we go.
No, I did not expect him jumping at me.
The dice and it pays off in full. Good defense there.
Lands the crossbody.
You do get that redemption for the Switch. Get it physical, then upgrade to a Switch 2 version for free. Oh, I already have it. I have the game digital. I bought it digital when it was on sale. Like, so it came out on the Switch, and they put it on sale digitally, and I bought it right away
Nice combo.
when it went on sale. And then now they did the upgrade for free, so I have it digital. I should have bought it physical, but it wasn't on sale physical. It wasn't on sale physical when I got it originally. I have a lot of physical Switch games, so I kind of regret getting Red Dead digital. I have Grand Theft Auto digital as well. What up, Jason? We got the W. Track down Zero to find out what he's got planned next. Oh my god, look at all these toy characters. So, funny story, you know how I said it would be a good practice letting digital Roman and action figure Roman out to play, and you said it was a brilliant idea, and I should definitely do it? What happened? Well, it turns out that was a mistake that we both made, together collectively, both totally and equally at fault. It turns out that some of the other toys got jealous. Now they want their turn too. I'll melt each one of them. Wow, you might want to talk to someone about your anger issues. I mean, they're just a bunch of toys who want to play. Oh, man. A battle royale? Here we go. Zero is useless. Seriously. Royal Rumble will probably start around 1 p.m. Eastern time. It'll be early afternoon for us. Yeah, they're trying to make this Toy Story, it seems. They're trying to turn this into Toy Story for real.
Finds a counter for the dead man. Sit out slam.
Come on, Lex Grande.
Catches the kick.
Dragon screw. Oh. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. The sheen is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
But Michael, you have to admit, he's still in this thing, and there is still plenty of fight left in him and this match.
I've played Battlefield 6. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, so it'll probably be around noon. Unless they change the time over there in Saudi Arabia and they do it earlier.
He'll make his way to the ring. That can make an opening for her.
What up, Hitman?
Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. Great ring awareness saved him.
Undertaker saw it coming.
Turns things around with a headbutt.
No, Rhea Ripley.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Oh, wait. Are we about to see an elimination? Battling to stay alive.
It's not over until both feet touch the floor.
Bro, I tried using my resiliency. That was a bunch of malarkey. I can't believe it. That is bull. Bull, 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 bull.
It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that. Ooh, right to the throat.
Wait, what? Did you say you can OG Styles with a Cena persona? Yes. With the one from Brussels. The Amethyst.
Elimination attempt underway, using everything to stay in this one.
But is it enough?
What up, Billy?
And the dead man looks human at that moment. He's certainly taken some hits in this battle royal, but seems to have left a lot in the tank.
Oh, he saw it coming. Gets caught by the exploder. Ooh. Ooh, that knee knocking the wind out of him. Whipped into the corner with tremendous force on the top rope now. And here we go now, top rope.
Not even what I was trying to do, man.
Military press slam, what power! Complete dominance.
Denied with an elbow. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Precarious position here. Electric chair to the face buster. Oh boy, German suplex released. Oh man, what a leg drop. Back suplex. Oh no, face buster. Dodges the attack by pushing off. Uh-oh, the end of days.
Rio went down in a heap.
Oh, Rhea Ripley has been eliminated. Oh man, right to the esophagus. Oh, gut punch. Nasty.
Last second needed.
Oh, no.
Taking things back into the ring.
Lifted way up. That'll jam your tailbone. Goes into the corner.
Clothesline. Well, that'll leave a mark. Oof. Boom, driving the elbow. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Ooh. This could end in an elimination. What a press slam.
What a face buster. Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Reigns down an elbow in retaliation. Uh-oh. Eludes the attack.
Dynamite comes on tonight. Sweet.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Oh,
they could be eliminated this week from the playoffs if a certain team wins and they lose. Uh-oh.
Or no tap makes no difference. He's got to pry his way out of this submission and does.
Oh no, I was taunting.
Uh-oh. Here it comes, legendary. Knuckle shuffle. Boom. He finds a counter for Jay.
Lex, I ate your food. No, no, no.
That's just the nature of the battle royal.
You weren't supposed to do that.
They should be worse off by this point in the match.
Boom, what a kick. Oh, man. And Cena retaliates. Each superstar. Adios. Cena's in trouble. Cena's in trouble.
Get the hell out of here, Cena.
Somehow, these superstars just keep upping the ante.
And no one is backing down now. Not after everything they've been through.
Fends it off. Good counter. Beautiful suplex. Ooh. I am feeling a titanic shift roaring through this crowd right now.
Well, you're not the only one, Saxton. It's all coming to a head now.
And Jay saw
Ooh.
Jay take advantage.
Ooh.
Yes, Jay so did.
What a waste of time, bro. Let me put Iron Jaw in and get this over with. Holy moly, what a waste of time. That was such an easy match to have just been thrown away like that. Yeah, at least I leveled up. I'll take that. What a waste. Well, Jay is not hard. It's not about Jay being hard or anything like that. It was just that I spammed him the same move too many times and he was able to reverse and get me, you know, with the spear. That was just my fault, bad timing.
Foot, meet face. Stomp to the guts. An insult to injury. Just like that, she turned it around.
Yeah, I think we'll get Rusev, Blake Monroe, and all of them. We have to.
Jay Uso has been eliminated.
Oh, Jey Uso's out already. At least the computer did something, bro, because I had to eliminate everybody last time.
Slam.
Thinking of downloading Monopoly on PlayStation. At least I won't have to clean up the board. Yeah, you know, I have it. I have that game on the Switch and on PlayStation. It's fun.
Way to avoid that.
It's fun. I even like playing Uno. Yo, there we go. Finally, the computer's doing something. This is a lot easier.
Backbreaker. And the Russian leg sweep, too. Nice combo. He averts the offense. Might be looking for the elimination here. To the throat. Set them up for
Do I have it on normal or legend? That doesn't matter. It's whatever my rise is.
and the Undertaker with that heavy
Do I? What is that, Dan? I don't know what the hell that is.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
fought off with an elbow. Tossed away with the exploder. Uh-oh. And a suplex. Big back body drop. You see the height on that?
Uh-oh. Back elbow completely cuts them off. Caught the clothesline attempt.
Into STO.
Cena won't come back from that. Boom.
John Cena has been eliminated.
Ouch. Locks in the gut wrench. Suplex. Got his opponent in hand. Strong takedown there.
Hold on, we gotta do this, man. We gotta do this.
Look at this power.
Into a power slam. We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
Kick to the midsection, full head of steam. Neck breaker. Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught? Undertaker's really being tested here.
There we go.
Suplex.
Easy peasy. Get out of my way, Undertaker. There, that's how you do it. You have your game set on easy? Nice. Well, I gotta head off to clean the kitchen dishes. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be cooking some dinner myself in a little bit. Gonna be cooking some dinner. We are... All right, let's see what else we got left on this one for Chapter 5. What is that, Byron? Thanks for that. It's good for other toys to have a chance to get out of their boxes now and then. I mean, when we met up for a few minutes in that ring, I just felt like I was the real flesh and blood Roman Reigns. I could even imagine I had a fully articulated limbs. What the hell is this? Do something for me. When you face the real Roman, let me know how he smells, okay? Do you even hear yourself? Enough of that noise. It's pathetic. Be your own toy, Plastic Roman. Mind your own business. Glitch edition. Like I want to be lectured by someone who looks like he's still rendering. Guys, calm down. This isn't the time for fighting. You're supposed to be handing out a shiny medallion and congratulating our friend here on a job well done. That's the way this story ends. What do you mean? That was it? They've done everything they had to do? Seems like kind of an arbitrary finish if you ask me. Oh, it is, but you need those arbitrary occasionally, unsatisfying finishes to a program to make you appreciate the times when it all comes together in a sensible conclusion. In other words, it's not a bug, it's a feature. You have been listening. That's why you're just about ready to face Roman Reigns. How are they any more ready to face Roman Reigns? Fair question. They defeated both of you, and an opponent coded to Roman's origins, and one devoted to emulating his every move. Then the Battle Royale, where victory required a mastery over chaos and abomination that should not be. No offense. None taken. We are accursed beings. The Roman that controls this island has power unlike anything seen before. And if I know anything about how these things end, and I do, he's probably on his way to amassing even more. And by fighting toys, this champion proved they can defeat his power. They prove they have resilience enough to withstand Roman's expects pure domination. A brain that confident, arrogant will short circuit if his opponents doesn't fall as quickly as he expects. Roman's immense power is actually something to exploit. So you're saying it's not a feature, it's a bug. Exactly. Now that we've stumbled into a slightly more satisfying finish, hand over the medallion. It's finally time for us to get back where we belong for now. Good luck, and don't be a stranger. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, Chapter 5 seems to be nearing its end because we have one more quest left. Find John Cena in the shadows of Hero Headquarters. Word is he's got something to say. Not bad. Nah, Byron, I don't have that. Never heard of it. I can't believe the Wrestling Gauntlet plays 2k25 on Legend Mode. What's that? Lex, Uno got a new DLC. What is it, like a rebrand for something else? Cena. Cena. Let's see where John Cena is. The Uno DLC is called No Mercy. Uh-oh. I had to jump off early yesterday. Did King Carter get his island stuff back? Not that I know, man. He didn't mention anything about getting it back. What the? You've done good. I thought you might hang up the old trench coat. Start chasing spotlights instead of shadows. You're still wearing that hat? Keeps the heat off my face and the regret off my mind. Made some choices this year that were questionable, but that doesn't mean I can't set things right. Same goes for you. And I'm not here to jaw about. Wait. Ha. Wait. Haberdashery? Damn, I've never even heard of that word. I'm sorry. Haberdashery. I don't know what the hell that. Not when you've got unfinished business. Damn, I actually ran into a word in this game I can't even read. The Uno DLC was $5. Did you get it? Oh, you bought it. So what? It changes the type of game that you play? Last I checked, you had a couple old teammates locked away in a tower somewhere. Trent Shaw and Jody Garcia. They didn't just up and leave the island. No one did. Seems that they got flagged as a defective for questioning the system. And around these parts, you don't write off when the posse's still missing. Was nobody going to tell me we were all dressing up for this? I'm not wearing a costume. Aren't you? Let's not get sidetracked arguing about who wore what, and which one of us looks the best in his cool detective hat. Cena must be wearing CM Punk's clothes from WrestleMania 22. The point is, Roman might believe power comes from climbing above the crowd, stepping on the little guy to look even taller. But lone giants fall easily, especially when all those little guys pull together. What he's trying to say is that the question isn't if you're going to save your former teammates, because this is Heroes headquarters. The question is how. Apparently, the Uno No Mercy DLC has a draw 10 card. Interesting. That kind of changes the dynamic of the game, because if someone gets hit with that, it's a wrap. You face different foes across different battlefields, but now the choice is yours. What kind of hero do you want to be? Are you going to be the knight in shining armor, charging into the storm and cutting through the chains? Or the kind who knows truth don't come easy, the shadow you can trust? Or someone who overrides the system, the glitch who fights back? Or the rider who won't run, ready to saddle up and save your crew? I'm going to say the rider who won't run. That's what I like to hear. I knew you weren't the type to run when the dust kicked up, but before you ride in and throw open the jailhouse, there's two outlaws with bad manners and attitudes. Think of it as a way to get your boots dirty and your aim steady. So we're in a handicap match. Oh, with the vision. They got the vision in here. Nice. So this is 100% a little side quest action that we're getting into. All right, Braun Breaker. Show me what you got. The island is so update. What? Oh yeah, that it has like. No. You like that NWO belt, huh? I'm the champ. I'm the real champ in the islands. Guys, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming the Game Awards, and I'm going to put the channels to be linked together so you guys know when I'm live streaming it right before. It's going to be at 8 o'clock at night, so be sure to tune in. Don't miss it. And I'll probably stream some WWE content at night, depending on how I feel, but for sure we're going to be doing the Game Awards tomorrow. Just thought I'd let you know. Come on, man. How am I? Yeah, the Game Awards look like they're going to be fun. I always have a good time watching it, even if they underwhelm a little bit, but I like the Game Awards. See little commercials for new games, hype ups, teasers. Yeah, I'm going to be watching it live on my Collecting Games channel, but I'm going to put it in partnership with this one so people know that I'm live streaming it. Yeah, it's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. .30 is the pre-show, but 8 o'clock is the official start time. We got another victory in the island, ladies and gentlemen. We beat the handicap match, cheesing our way, and we're level 28. So we still have this quest to finish up, and I'm sure after this quest we'll unlock the finale or something closer to the finale, because we were supposed to get the medallions, which is gonna unlock some sort of power. Woo! You looked about as comfortable as a good pair of boots out there. Looks like you made the right choice. Some spend a lifetime searching for who they are. You stepped into it like it was written in the stars. But enough lollygagging around under the streetlights. It's time to duck down one of these dark alleys. We've picked up a lead. Some data about where Trent and Jody are being held. Sure we can trust a source? Of course not. But right now, a treacherous source is the only source we got. We have no map to lead us to a dungeon of or tower in which they're being held. The path may be shrouded, but there are two who know the way. I like the spirit, Becky. I feel ridiculous. That's just because you don't have a costume. Anyway, like Becky said, we've got a lead on two people who can tell us where Trent and Jody are being held. If we can compel them to talk. These adversaries aren't strangers, they're echoes from the past. All right. Let's get it moving. We're going to be facing Naomi and Otis. Cool. But not right now, because that's going to be left for the next episode. We're not going to just rush through it. I know I've been getting some countouts, but we're not rushing through this chapter. We're going to be back finishing the island real soon. GTA delayed to 2027. I know they keep delaying it over and over. GTA 6 reveal followed by another delay, pretty much. So the island chapter 5 has been a pretty good success in my book. I think it's a solid show. They tied up pretty much everything we've been experiencing dialogue wise throughout the different chapters we've played through, and then adding the vision there was really nice, and involving everyone that we've gotten in touch with throughout the chapters is sweet too. It kind of brings everything full circle, so I'm having a good time with it. I'm having a jolly old good time with it. You were hooked? Yeah, it's good. It's good. I enjoy playing the island for what its chapter 5 is ridiculous. Yeah, I gotta finish it up real soon. What do you have Uno on? I believe I have the PlayStation version. Or I think they gave a free upgrade for PS5. I don't remember, but I think it's on PlayStation. If well, I know it's on PlayStation, but I don't remember if it's the new one or since I haven't played it in a while. I wonder if 2K26 will be the same price. Yeah, it will. It will be $70 on the new gen. Well, guys, I hope you had a good time here this afternoon hanging out with Lexxaruni. Tomorrow we're going to have some more fun, and I'll see y'all then. Let's go.
LexxExpress is calling, shaping every view. Subscribe and join the legend, let's see what you'll do.
Every comment's welcome, every like's a cheer. Your opinions light the way, there's nothing you should fear.
Share your thoughts and insights, let your voices grow. With Lexx by your side, the universe will glow. Hit that button, oh so bright, in this digital night. LexxExpress is here to guide us with an epic light. Comment, share, and let it out in the world so vast. Be a part of something stronger.